Again, we're not dealing with extreme heat or wildfires per se here in the Northland, but we are dealing with wildfire smoke. That's what kept us kind of hazy today for a good portion of the day. And you can see that right now live from our Spirit Mountain camera, just kind of that white, hazy, milky sky overhead. And that's why we have an air quality warning in place for you right now. And all that's in association with wildfires burning off to our north and west in Canada. This forecast right here shows smoke. So where you see these brighter green colors, that's where you have smoke in place. So as we head towards, say, the early morning hours of tomorrow, smoke begins to fill in a little bit more. So I think we're probably going to see a little bit more haze overhead for the day tomorrow as well. But then we begin to see the smoke begin to subside as we head towards, say, Monday afternoon. That's also when the air quality warning expires. The air quality warning in place for most of us here in northern Minnesota lasts until 6 a.m. on Monday. So all the area shaded into that gray is under an air quality warning. What that means is if you have any respiratory issues, asthma, anything like that, probably going to want to take it easy on any physical activity out there for the day tomorrow. As far as fire risk for us here in the Northland, though, we are kind of worried about it because month to date, we've only seen just about 0.3 of an inch of rain, running nearly an inch departure so far for the month already for us here in Duluth, and nearly 4 inches for the year so far. And that drought just keeps on expanding and expanding and expanding. That yellow area, that's abnormally dry for the areas of the Twin Ports, say north and south immediately. Then you begin to see moderate drought as well. And then take a look out west, severe drought in places. So any rain we can get is definitely much needed. The bad news, however, is there's really not much rain on the 7-day forecast. And there's not much in terms of rain right now. There's nothing in terms of rain right now. Just a kind of dry satellite and radar right there. Not even much in terms of clouds on that satellite and radar. And that's really the trend, say, through the next 48 to even 36 hours. So here's how that forecast shapes up for the night tonight. Night tonight really is nothing, not much to talk about. Maybe a few high clouds off to our north. Temperatures fall back into the 50s just because we're clear overhead. For the day tomorrow, we are mostly sunny. However, you're probably not going to see a whole ton of that sun just because we're still dealing with that smoke and haze overhead. Temperatures climbing into the low and mid 80s for most of us. Maybe some up north towards International Falls approaching the 90-degree mark up there. And that trend of dry, just kind of hazy weather continues right through the day onto Monday as well. So here's how the forecast shapes up for the night tonight. Temperatures fall back into the mid and upper 50s, 54 for us here in Duluth, 50 in Hibbing, 55 in Grand Rapids, 49 in Ashland, 51 in Ironwood. A little bit cooler just because we have a clear night overhead with really calm winds. Highs for tomorrow climbing into the mid and upper 80s for us. Maybe some 90s up north, but most of us really won't see those 90s. 83 in Duluth, 86 in Hibbing, 87 in Grand Rapids, 84 in Solon Springs, and 85 degrees in Hayward. Here's how that 7-day forecast shapes up. Nice stretch of weather to start off the week. Maybe a shot at rain for the day on Tuesday and Wednesday. Honestly, most should stay dry. Maybe a few more clouds overhead for the day on Wednesday as well. But then on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, mostly sunny skies prevail once again. Temperatures in the upper 70s as well as lower 80s. So not a bad looking 7-day forecast. Maybe just a few stray shots of rain, but we really could use all the rain we can get.
We definitely could use the rain, and I'm happy we're not in the 115 and 120 degrees that they're seeing over on the West Coast.
That's for sure.
I'll take our 80s and a little bit of rain.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Peter.
Yep.